From the Bob Mills Weather Center, the Oklahoma weather expert, Travis Meyer.
All right, you know the weather is wacky when probably the nation's high was in Lincoln, Nebraska at 103. Elsewhere across the area, we're generally 90s to 100 in the breadbasket. Even Phoenix was only at 97, and they had flood watches in effect, and they still do tonight in Arizona and also in Utah, where it seemingly never rains. But it's raining there and not here. Now, as far as we're concerned, we're talking about highs today that were right around 100 to 101. We ended up hitting that at Ponca City. Again, bone dry across parts of the north and west Osage County areas, and prairie lands are just burning up across the area. 100 at Inola, just about everybody hanging around 100. On the south side, pretty much similar story. Again, 100, 101, Stigler and also Wilburton areas, and 101 in Wagner. Gives you a pretty good idea that, yes, it's too doggone hot, and yes, summer is just about over with. But we're talking about tomorrow. Wednesday's record, 98, and we're forecasting right at 101 in Tulsa. We haven't quite made it in Tulsa. We were at 100 yesterday in Jinx and 99 downtown. We're at 99 both at Jinx and also downtown today. Ragweed, well, that's numbers way high, of course, and if you're sneezing or sniffling, that's probably a good reason. And tonight, the urban heat island thing is still working pretty strong. We're at 87 degrees in downtown, and we're looking at 39% humidity. Dew point's at 59, so it's comfortable, but that's the problem, too. There's no moisture, which just makes it drier on plants and animals. As far as looking at 77 in Claremore and 76 over in Pryor, those are some nice temperatures. It's also cooler right along the Arkansas River Valley. But then you get back in the heart of Tulsa, and we're still in those mid to upper 80s. As far as most of Oklahoma, a little stronger south winds out to the west, keeping our temperatures warmer tonight. And as we look on into the time period for tomorrow morning, we're going to see temperatures in the 70s across the area. And this is really weird for this time of year. We should be down in the 50s to 60 at most. And then tomorrow afternoon, we're going to be at 101 instead of 82 or 83 where we should be. Again, those temperatures are 18 degrees above normal. That's just wild. But a front coming through just in time for the beginning of fall is going to have our temperatures in the 60s in the morning, 70s to the south still. And as we go through the afternoon, it's going to be quite a range from 74, looking for the areas around Coffeyville, to 94 in McAllister. So that cool air is having a little bit harder time pushing south. But you'll notice that during the afternoon, it'll get a lot cooler as we clear out late. And then on Friday, it's kind of a quick rebound back in the 80s to near 90 around Tulsa. We're hot to the southwest because that warm air is shooting right back on up for Saturday. You go, I thought it was fall. It is, but we have this one more day of temperatures in the 90s. We could see a 100-degree reading on the southwest side. And then that front moves on through. Again, this is, I say, a stronger front, but it should be more of a lasting front on Sunday because temperatures will be in the 80s. So that's not too bad. So that's welcome news there. Rain chances continue to be minuscule, I guess the best word I'll use. They're almost non-existent, just a slight chance late Saturday into Sunday. And our temperatures, as we extend the forecast out, just because it's fall, doesn't mean that we're going to be any cooler. So we still have some heat to have to deal with, and we're waiting on a potential for a hurricane in the Gulf of Mexico. That still has a ways to go. 77 as we look at tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. By the time we get on into the noontime, we're in the 90s. It is windy and it is hot already, and afternoon highs should shatter that record by 2 to 3 degrees, so be ready. One more day, and then here comes fall. And look at that, 79. It's going to be cooler if you're north. You might only be in the low to mid 70s during the late afternoon hours, so at least it's timing out just perfectly.
For one day.
For one day.